All right, folks, let's go. Ryan here with a brand new video, our brand new live. And we are talking about the personal development transformational journey. And this is a journey that I highly recommend. So, this is a journey that I want a lot of you to go on. Because it's so many of us wander off and we go do uh, things that we don't necessarily want it to do, and we cause a lot of problems for ourselves and other people as well, and we create a lot of troubles, problems, worries in our lives because we do not have the proper training, or we didn't have the proper guidance earlier on in our lives, and now it's up to us now to train ourselves, uh, to lead ourselves and guide ourselves, because this is not particularly easy, especially when you are doing this by yourself. This can actually um, cause a lot of hardship, because one of the reason for this is you don't really know exactly what you are doing, and you don't really know exactly all the things that you should be doing in order for you to um, make that transformation, or to start um, working on yourself the correct way. But embrace the falling down and the getting back up, because that's part of the journey as well. Folks, don't let anybody who tell you that this is actually an easy journey or an easy task, because it is not. And especially when you are by yourself trying to figure it out, trying to make sense of of your life, and you're trying to figure out what the heck was I put on this planet here to do. What, and a lot of people talking about my purpose and so forth. Hi, SG. SG. Welcome. Hopefully I said that right. So it's not an easy journey. All right. All right, folks. While you are here, don't forget to like and subscribe and help your boy to get out into the YouTube universe, and so that way I can reach more people. But we are working on our on this journey here, the personal development journey, and this is a journey that I highly recommend a lot of you to be on, so that way you can change your life. Nobody's going to do this for you, and there is no help. I hate to break the news to you. There's nobody coming to save you. It's a good chance there are nobody close to you who is going to help you in order for so that you can make this transition here smoothly. It's gonna be you most of the time. This whole thing is gonna be just you and you only. Lonely world. It's a lonely road, and it can be extremely lonely at times, especially times when you are not making any progress at all. And some of us, we do need other people, to cheer us on and so forth. But this journey here, folks, there's nobody clapping for you. I hate to break the news to you, but like, there's not gonna be anybody clapping for you. It's just gonna be you. So whatever that is you are after right now, whatever goal you are trying to accomplish, Maybe your first step maybe is to lose some weight. Maybe that's your first step. Um, Maybe you are trying to become a little bit more smarter. So you are trying to raise your IQ, become a little bit more knowledgeable, and so forth. It's just not gonna be easy. I honestly, it's going to be hard in the beginning, and this is something that you're gonna have to learn to embrace. Embrace the suck, like uh, Goggins would say. So here we are now, folks. Most of us, I mean, I hopefully the people who I'm talking to, maybe this can help some younger people too. But right now, I'm talking to folks now, 18 and older. We don't have our parents anymore to guide us anymore. We just don't. So it's just us now. What do we do now? We are trying to get better, create a better life for ourselves. We don't want to fall into the degeneracy. We don't want to ended up committing crimes, go to prison for many years. We want to avoid all of that. So we're trying to live a decent life, stay on the right side of the law. So we're trying to guide ourselves and to protect ourselves at the same time, and to protect the people who you are close to, and people who are in your vicinity, in your neighborhood. And the only way to do that is for, is for you to be a good person. I you see you're from Brazil, Davy. Nice, good to have you here. Appreciate you stopping by. All right. So now, what do we do now? We are 18 and above. No more parents in our lives to tell us what to do, because this is the thing. Uh, a lot of us, we wanted to be independent. Now we have that independence now, but still, there are some problems there as well. Jay's World, Jay's J World. Thank you for stopping by. All right. So now we have that independence and that freedom now to make decisions on our own. We don't have our parents to tell us what to do anymore, because we didn't like that. We didn't like our parents telling us what to do. So here we are now, ready now to jump out into the world, to figure out what the world actually have in store for us. It's on us now. How do you navigate this world here, where you can just easily fell victim or prey to the system that they set up here, because the system here will drag you down and it will destroy you if you do not know what you are doing. You are gonna run around pretty much like a chicken without a head. So this is why you are gonna have to get really brutally honest with yourself. What do you want to do with your life? This is not gonna happen by luck or by chance. You have to plan this thing here out. And you have to work towards some things. There are goals, and you need to work towards those goals. Personal development is what I recommend. And this is not just listening to a few records and read a few books and listen to a couple of guru talks. This is not how it goes here, folks. It's just not. This is not going to work for a lot of you. So now, get started as soon as possible. You're gonna have to decide though, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish? What are some things that you would like to see some improvements you would like to make in your life, because all goals, pretty much achieve all goals the same way. It doesn't mean you're gonna do the same thing, but the same principles applied to all goals, pretty much, or a lot of the or a majority of the goals. It's the same principles apply. You're gonna have to apply to those to your to achieve those goals. A lot of people, I realize that they want to grow some muscles. They want to go down to the gym. They want to have a better body. I see so many people go to the gym 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3 days. Might go for a week, maybe a month. They haven't seen the results that they want to see. They quit. We're gonna have to understand persistence, consistency. You need to be committed to that goal, to the outcome. And this is the reason that, so now it must be an outcome that you deep down want to see at the end of your at the end of the day. So commitment, you have to commit to it. And if you commit to it, then you will develop the consistency to make it happen. But you must commit to it. And you will, if you commit to it, then you will develop a discipline to do it. Because discipline is something that you must develop. A lot of us are not disciplined at all. In so many different areas in our lives, we are just not disciplined. And without discipline, I do not know what to tell you. Most likely you won't achieve that goal that you are that you are after. So discipline now is not sexy. Discipline is not sexy, folks. Discipline, consistency, being persistent, these are not sexy things that you just walk around with every single day. It's not, because one of the reasons why it's not sexy is because you don't get nobody applaud you for these things, folks. When you are on that floor doing those push-ups, trying to get in shape and get fit, there is nobody there cheering you on. It's just you. When you put on your running shoes to hit the pavement, you might see somebody out there running and you say hi to that person, but they went their way and you going the other way. You know what I mean? So, personal development, personal growth is not a sexy process. So, this is why you're going to have to hang in there when it gets really, really, really hard. It gets even more difficult when you are not seeing any progress whatsoever. This doesn't mean you should quit. We focus way too much on the goals. Hey, Kimani, it's going well. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you are doing well as well. So, personal development, personal growth, or the personal growth journey is not sexy at all. Exactly. Exactly. And this is when, right there, what you just said, Yakimani, this is when I just start doing stuff. Even if it doesn't make any sense, I start doing them anyways. Because I know if I sit around and procrastinate and start thinking about what I should do and everything, I know personally, it's just not gonna happen. So this is when I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go do some stuff until it start making sense to me. So yeah, you go right. But sometimes, you can't. Sometimes you can't really see anything at all. You don't. Honestly, sometimes you just don't know. You really don't, and it can you can get frustrated by right. Thank you very much. Right. Yeah. So the reason why I do that, the reason why I just start doing stuff is because I don't want to get stuck. The whole getting stuck. The reason why people get stuck, they got stuck in here trying to figure out what's the best thing to do, and so there is no right way. There is no. I mean, sure, yeah. You know what? Let's just give them that. There's a right way, but there is no wrong way. Okay, execute, do it anyways. If it makes sense or if it doesn't make any sense, just go ahead and do it. Some of the biggest breakthroughs that I see when I watch people who make breakthroughs is people who are doing things way outside of what they're supposed to be doing. And then they make the breakthrough and be like, what is going on here? They figure out stuff by doing something way out of the normal curriculum that they got to study. It happens like that sometimes. So that's why, yeah, when I hear people talking about, oh, I got stuck, I'm like, yeah, I don't think you got stuck. Oh wow, where in Colorado are you? That's cool, man. I live in Colorado. Awesome. Yeah, cool, man. Colorado, beautiful place. It's kind of cold out there right now, though, Kimani. God, man, I know. It's like you just gonna do it though. It doesn't matter. Frisco, Colorado, cool. Right on. Yeah, I'm over here on the other side in the northwest, I believe. Southwest. I think I'm in southwest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean yeah, and it's like it's getting cold right now outside, so yeah. Uh beauty but like just be careful out there though. First Kimani, I know the mountain lions and bears and all of that are roaming around. I heard about the bears are roaming around on the north side of our city here. I crazy. I heard they are just like eating up sheeps and in some close by other towns close by and all of that. So yeah, just be careful of those bears and mountain lions and all of that, those animals, because they are out right now. I heard. Uh, so cool. Yeah. So folks, we're gonna have to jump on. Get our hands dirty. All right. This is not an easy process. So doesn't matter what goal you are trying to accomplish. I don't care what goal it is. Get ready to face the difficulties. You are going to fall down, no doubt about it. And this is when a lot of people just gave up. One time, let's say you are doing cold approaches and you approach one time. What's going to happen? You approach one time, get a rejection, you quit. So many people do these things. You gotta continue on. You go down to the gym, and the first couple of days, you feel like you want to quit. You're gonna have to go through. Force yourself to go through. The number I fix in my head is 100 days. That's the number I fixed in my head. So if I can do it for 100 days, it means I am going to be able to stick with it, because that's when I started to develop the discipline in order to carry on and to stay till I started seeing some kind of results. Don't let anybody fool you and tell you that, you know, quick fix. I can show you this one trick. Because I hear them say it all the time. Oh, if you do this one thing, then it will change your life. No. Well, maybe. But I don't believe it. You're going to have to do a number of things in order for you to really start changing your life. And there is no quick fix either. And don't forget the ups and downs. Some days you don't feel like do it. Some days you are tired. Some days you don't want to get out of bed to go down to the gym, to jump up on that pull-up bar so you can do those pull-ups. Hit the floor so you can do those push-ups. Grab those weights and start working those muscles. All of this stuff comes with it. No, there's no easy way. Simple. We can make it simple. Taking baby steps might take us a little longer, and it's a good chance it might take us a couple of years. I heard that to actually get a certain type of body, to build your body a certain type of, I heard it's like 3 years. That's what I heard, the number. I don't think these people are lying at all. That's what it said. It takes 3 years for you to build that body that you are, that's well, some of these bodies that you see these guys have here on the internet. 3 years of hard work. That is not easy at all to do. Here I am pushing on my second year in this space here. And I understand. I have to continue on. I have to keep going. Even when I don't feel like do it. Sometimes I want to just lay down in bed. I don't want to go down to the gym. I don't want to do that stuff. It's hard. It's difficult. So I just accomplished 1 year of it. Now I'm moving into my second year. In my fitness journey, or I can just say my personal development, personal growth journey, we're going to have to do this thing here, folks. It has to get done in order for us to see the results. And it takes a long time. I know we want everything to be, we want all the results overnight, because we got the idea from Amazon that we can just get whatever we want within 24 hours. I wish it was like that. But, I mean, would you respect it though? Would you appreciate it if you could just get the fit body overnight? You don't have to work for it. Would you appreciate it? Probably you wouldn't. So this is why we're gonna have to get out there and actually and just understand and make our minds up that that we're gonna stick with it, because it might not happen when we want it to happen. It might not happen on our timeline. It might happen, a couple of years later. You know what I mean? So I am going to get out of here, folks, and don't forget to start the personal growth journey. Start the personal development journey. Get out there, get into the gym, get on the trail, get on the pavement, start the running, start doing the push-ups, start doing the pull-ups, start using those weights, start reading, become a little bit more smarter, raise up your IQ, become a bit more knowledgeable, change your brain, your mind, change your body, change the way how you show up in the world. That takes work. And you should put in the work in order for you to start enjoying the fruits of your work. Routine. So, my routine is the gym. Kimani, I run, I work out. I have a number of audios that I listen to on a daily basis on repeat. I listen to some audio books as well. I have some spiritual stuff that I go through as well. And so these are things that and also I have to keep up with the international news on a daily basis to hear what's going on overseas and so forth. So my routine I would consider my routine as fitness exercise. That mean when I say fitness and exercise, I mean running and working out. And also too, I try to do at least 250 push-ups a day. Minimum a day. Sometimes more. But my bare minimum is 250 push-ups a day. I try to accomplish that every single day. Yeah. So that's part of my daily routine. And I have some new stuff I want to add here too. And also I wake up pretty much somewhere between 4 and 4:30. I try to wake up around that time, and then I start to burn those audios because I need to go through them so I can prepare myself to go out there into the world. And when things go wrong, like they always do, I am able to handle them and deal with them without applying a whole bunch of emotions to those problems to make those problems worse. All right. Yep, I believe I wake up every day pretty much around the same time. I don't use a clock either. My body does wake me up at 4:30. My body does wake me up. Maybe the latest 5 o'clock sometimes and that's like when I'm like really tired. But for the most part, 4 o'clock. Sometimes even earlier. I'm up like 3:30. I'm up. I'm like, okay, let's go. So grab my cell phone, turn it on, start listening to my audios. Yeah. So yes, I and then every single day I go to the gym every single day and I run every single day. These are some things that I have to get done. And I have to listen to at least a couple of hours of audiobooks a day. And I look for some other things too to listen to at the same time too. So yes, this is just daily work on myself, and then I have to hit the floor. I I'm trying to get back into Jim Ron now, but in the early days, I listened to a ton of Jim Ron. I love Jim Ron stuff. Mr. Ron, I love listening to Mr. Ron. Mr. Ron is funny. uh, yeah, Jim Ron is a funny guy. I like to listen to Jim Ron. But I'm gonna get back into Jim Ron now. Here, I'm thinking about that, because I saw his stuff been popping up on my uh, timeline. So is that what you call it? Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is daily work, and it's I can see why so many people shy away from this stuff or stay away from the personal development, personal growth. It can be difficult for a lot of people. So yes, this is something that I highly recommend people really take seriously. This can save your life. Personal development, personal growth can save your life. And I think that's one of the main reasons to go in there, especially because the people who I'm really trying to get into this are people who are men who are from single mothers household, you know. Oh, yes, Jim Ron does. Jim Ron does influence me a lot because yeah, Jim Ron. Oh man, hey Joshua, good to see you again, brother. Nice. It's always nice to see you pop in, every once in a while. That's cool. Uh, so yeah, Jim Ron does influence my thoughts. Yes, he is one of the person who I listened to in those early days, and that has helped. That his work has helped me a lot because I never really hear anybody really talk the way how Jim Rohn talks. I didn't have that uh, type of mentor and coaching growing up. So Jim Rohn does play a huge part. Even after, long after he passed away, I was still listening to his stuff. Uh, yep, Jim Rohn was the man. Thank you very much, Joshua. Appreciate you. Yeah. uh, Well, all right then, folks. Ryan here coming to you with a brand new video. Don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe, and please help your boy out, to get out there into the YouTube universe, and so I can reach more people, and we can promote the personal growth, personal development journey, and so that way we can stay out of trouble and don't fall into their degeneracy and their criminality, and also into taking a whole bunch of drugs and selling drugs and causing problems within our society. Some people we can help, some people we can't. Some of you just have to go to prison, or some of you just have to die. I don't know how to explain this to you at all because, like, I'm not trying to be evil or wicked or anything like that, but honestly, we just can't help some of you at all. Some of you gotta go. And you are just not good people and you are destroying our society. So, Ryan here with a new video. Looking forward to see you soon in a brand new video. All right, folks, good night. Talk to you soon. And don't forget, stay on the grind, put in the work, and even when it gets hard and you are thinking about quitting, just understand that you won't see you won't reach your goal if you quit. Okay? All right, folks. Bye bye. Talk to you soon.